Hey guys, this is Marie and I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be Betta Fish Tank Tour plus name reveal. So let's get started. So in this video I will be showing you and talking to you a little bit about my Betta Fish, giving you guys a full tank tour plus a name reveal. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now as you guys can see the title of this video is going to be all about Betta Fish, a tank tour, and also a name reveal. So here we go. Now as you guys can see here, this is my 5-gallon Betta Fish tank, and there is one Betta Fish living in here, and he is a male Halfmoon king Betta Fish, and he came from Petco. I've had him now for, I believe, 2 to 3 weeks now, and he is doing absolutely wonderful. Now I've had this 5-gallon tank for a while, and this was a kit from Walmart. It comes with the tank, the lid, the filter, and also the little LED lights. Everything else that you're going to be seeing inside of the tank is going to be from Petco, PetSmart, and also Walmart. So let's go ahead and talk to you guys about the Betta Fish. Now he is one of my newest Betta Fish. He is actually my third one. And he is a Halfmoon king male Betta Fish, and I picked him up from Petco, and he is doing absolutely wonderful. He is just so cute and adorable, and he is just loving his 5-gallon tank. Now when I picked him up, I recently had bought a new tank that was the 3.7-gallon tank, and that was actually the tank that he was going to go inside of. Now once I set it up and everything, I put him in there, and I kind of realized that the tank was a little too small for him and he was kind of too big for the tank. So I decided to switch him and another Betta Fish. So I put him in this 5-gallon, and the other Betta Fish is going to be in the 3.7-gallon tank. So that is why you're going to be seeing him inside of this tank and not in the 3-gallon 0.7 tank. So if you guys are just wondering, that was the reason why. So he is absolutely loving this tank. He is doing so well. He's eating very well. He's happy and healthy and everything. He always swims around his tank completely, as you guys can see throughout this video. He is everywhere. He's behind his plants. He goes inside of his little tree trunk right there. He goes into that little barrel right there in the corner. He is everywhere inside of this tank, and he just absolutely loves it, and he is so happy. I am so glad that he is actually out of that little cup, and he is in a nice, beautiful 5-gallon tank that he can enjoy for his life. So other than that, he's doing absolutely wonderful. Like I said, he is actually my third Betta Fish. I was not expecting to get a third one, but I ended up going to Petco and happened to come across the Betta Fish, and when I saw him, I knew I had to get him because I've been looking for a Halfmoon king for a while now, and I have not seen him a lot at the Petco. I don't think I ever seen him at PetSmart. I've always seen him at Petco, but it's been a while since Petco actually had any in. So when I saw him, I actually had to grab him and bring him home with me. So I'm super excited and so happy to have a Halfmoon king Betta Fish in my Betta Fish community, and I'm so excited to have him. He is just the sweetest and the cutest little thing ever. He's just loving his tank. He's doing absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I can get him over here so you guys can see his color. When he was in his cup, it was kind of hard to tell what he was. I know he was red, but I couldn't tell what color his body was. It looked like it was like a grayish, bluish color, but it was kind of hard to tell because, of course, the color of the Betta Fish, you can never tell like what the Betta Fish actually looks like until you get them out of the cup and get them into a tank where there's light, where you can actually see what they actually look like. So, but there he is. So he's actually like a light bluish grayish color. He's so beautiful. And then he has like all of the red fins and tail, everything. Oh, he's gonna come over and say hello. Say hello, buddy. So there he is. Absolutely so cute and adorable. I'm so happy to have him. But that is everything about the betta fish. Now I'm going to give you guys a quick tank tour and show you everything that I decided to do with this tank. This tank has changed probably about 3 times already. The first time I had this tank, when I had my first betta fish, I had fake plants in here in one decoration. And then I decided to change it up and do some live plants in here. And unfortunately some of those weren't really good, so I had to end up throwing them away. And then when I picked up my third betta fish, the Halfmoon King, I decided to go ahead and do a full remake and new tank of everything new in there for him besides one item. So I decided to just redo everything inside of the tank and just give him a nice fresh start with everything new and everything like that. So I picked out some live plants. So every plant that you're going to be seeing inside of this tank is actually live plants. And then he has 2 decorations, some gravel, a filter, and then also a heater. So let's go ahead and talk to you guys about the rocks. As you guys know, these rocks are just natural brown gravel rocks from Walmart. They're usually about a $5 bag, and there's like a 5-pound bag. So I think I have about 1 bag and maybe a half in here. It might be a little bit less. So that is what his substrate looks like. So here it is. And then let's go ahead and start showing you guys on the right side. So in the corner I have a live plant right there in the corner. I was trying to go with more like a natural theme like I usually do, but then I also want to do like a undersea kind of theme. So I was trying to go with that. I don't know if it actually really worked and it looks like it, but I thought it was kind of nice. And I figured it looked really well, and it was going with my natural theme that I was trying to go with, like I do with all my betta fish tanks. So the first plant that you're going to see is the one that's in the middle. Now I just want to apologize real quick because when I had picked up all these plants, I realized and forgot that to write down every single name of these plants, and I ended up throwing the containers away after I had, did everything inside of this tank, and then realized a couple days later like I should have wrote everything down because I was gonna do a tank tour for you guys and show you everything, but I can't remember any of these plants but 2 of them, because 2 of them are pretty much the same. Well, there's 4 of them in here that are the same, 2 of each, but the other ones I don't know the name of them. So I apologize about the name of the plants. You guys might know the name of them. If you do, you can just let me know in the comments, or the next time I go to the pet store I'm definitely gonna have to see if I can find them again and maybe write them down so I can tell you guys in the future. So the first plant I decided to put was this one in the middle, and like I said, I don't know the name of the plant. I kind of forgot and did not write it down, but it's doing okay so far. I think the little leaf on the left side is not doing so well, but everything else is doing absolutely wonderful. I just love the plant. I wanted something in the middle so he can swim around and go under if he wanted to, so I decided to put that plant in the middle for him. And then moving on to the right side, I actually picked up this decoration, and I was gonna put it in the 3.7 gallon tank, but it was too big for it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it inside this tank to give him some more hiding spots into something to swim through if he wants to. So that's what I did. This plant and ornament actually came from PetSmart and Petco. So this plant came from PetSmart, and then the decoration came from PetSmart. So that is what that looks like. It's absolutely so cute and adorable. It's like a barrel that has a big opening right there, and it's going to be hard to see, but if you look down a little bit you'll see like another opening right there, and then I think there's an opening on the left side that he can actually come out of. So there's like 3 different ways that he can actually come in and out if he wants to. and he just loves this thing. He's in and out of it all the time. You might even see him go in it and out throughout the video, I'm not sure, but he's kind of stuck in the corner right now. But he just absolutely loves it, so I'm glad I had decided to put inside of this tank, because he just loves it. Moving on to the next plant is this one right here. I do have two of these, so I decided to put one right there kind of on the side, to kind of make it more like a ocean theme, kind of like. So I put that plant there, and then there's another one right behind it that's kind of like in the middle. And this one, I believe it's something firm, but I can't remember the first word, but I know it's a fern plant. So I got that one. And it's just like a kind of a small, medium kind of plant. And so I put that there. And then the one in the back is a little bit more taller, and I believe it's kind of the same thing. Oh, hello. He decided to come and say hi. I believe the one in the back corner is the same kind of plant, a firm something, but I still can't remember what the name of it is. So I decided to put that in the back. It is covering the hole just a little bit, but he can swim through it and get through if he wants to. So he just absolutely loves that, and I think the plants look really good back here in the corner, especially around this little decoration. It just makes it look really nice, and I think it's just wonderful. And then moving on to the back of the tank, you'll see a heater that's from Walmart. I've had this heater for a very long time. The heater is really well, it submerged all the way inside of the water, and then you'll see like a green light right now saying that the water is good, it is the temperature it needs to be. And then if the temperature is not right, it will turn to red and it will heat up the water. And then when it's finished, it'll go back to being the green. So that's nice. Say hello, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. Alright, moving on to the middle is his filter. So here's the Whisper filter that comes with it. So it's a decent filter. I wouldn't recommend it for this tank. I would probably down the road maybe switch that to something a little bit more better. I mean, it does its job, but I think it could be a little bit more better than what it is. But it's a good filter for now. So that is what that is right there. And then moving on to the left side, I have another one of these plants right here like I do on this side, but this one's just a little bit more fuller and slightly a little bit more taller, not that much. So I decided to put something right there, and he just swims around it all the time and goes inside of it, so he loves it. And then on the back part right here, you'll see another little plant that's a little bit shorter than the one that's right here in the middle, and that's the firm something. I still can't remember the name of it. So I decided to put something back there. I'm hoping that it will definitely grow a little bit more taller, kind of like the one that's back there, to make it look really nice and kind of like a ocean foresty like theme. So I'm hoping that will grow a little bit more. I should have got another tall plant, but they didn't have another one, so I had to go with that one right there. And then also this little tree stump log decoration. I also got this, I believe, at Petco, and he loves this thing. I didn't think the hole was going to be big enough for him. I thought it was kind of small, but I actually did see him go inside. He might go inside of it now, but I've seen him go in and out of it, and he's just fine. It's big enough for him to go in and out, and he doesn't get stuck, so that's nice, and I'm glad that worked out really well. But he loves this decoration. He goes in inside of it all the time, especially the barrel looking thing too, so he absolutely loves it. But this tank, oh, see, the light is turning red, so the filter, the water that's heating up to make sure the temperature is correct, and then it'll go back to normal in the green. But that is pretty much it for the tank tour. Now moving on to the best part. You guys are probably wondering what his name is. Now a couple of days ago I did a poll in my community, and I decided to pick two different names. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do, so I decided to have you guys vote, and the first name was Woody from Toy Story. That is one of my absolutely favorite movies. And then the other one was Scooby from Scooby-Doo. That's kind of my next favorite movie. But Toy Story is kind of more my favorite. So those are the two names that I decided to pick for him. And Scooby actually won, so that is his name. So welcome and meet Scooby. I absolutely love it. I think it fits him very well, and we'll see how well it goes with so far. I might change it in the future, but I think Scooby, I think it's a good fit for him. I don't think he looks like a Woody. I think he looks more like a Scooby, so I'm very happy with it, and I'm so glad that you guys decided to pick and chose Scooby, because I kind of was going through that name a lot more than I was going to be with Woody. Even though I do like Toy Story, I don't think Woody would have fit him very well. So, but that is his name, and I'm super happy and excited that his name is Scooby. So please welcome Scooby down in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!